Hello guys and girls, welcome to another unboxing video, and today we have the ZBOX. It doesn't look like a normal ZBOX. Usually it says ZBOX on the side. This is, it says My Protein. It's a very, very generic, the Hut Group box. You usually get this sort of packaging if you order anything off of Zavvi, but because Christmas, I suppose, I think they're just punching it out in these boxes. It's quite a big box, but it doesn't feel like there's much in it. The problem with that is that this box has taken 2 months to arrive. I had an email back in October, November, back in the early stages of November, and they said, because we're having a supplier issue, we won't have a November's box. What they're going to do is send 2 boxes in December. It's now December, and I've only received 1 box, and it feels rather light. So I am really worried, considering that they've had 2 months to put this box together, and I'm really hoping it's a good one, alright? We had a bit of a dip in July, August. September came back with a vengeance. It was amazing. The Sidekicks box was fabulous. The Monsters box that came after that in October was alright, don't get me wrong. And now we've got this one, 2 months later. So I'm really hoping it's good. So we're going to open it. And as always, we give stuff the ups if it's any good, and then if it's not very good, I'll give it a down. Pricing at the end, and let's crack on. I pay £17 because I take out the yearly membership. This cost me £17 a month, so it is quite easy for me to get my money or the value back. But some of the boxes that Zavvi have produced are amazing. They're mind-blowingly good, really, really good. But when you kind of hold that into your mind and you think this is what a ZBOX is, and then when you do get a naff month, it feels a bit naffer than normal. So let's get into it. I've got a new Batarang to help me. So let's get into it. Okay. Do it blind, do it blind. Try not to look. It's not the normal ZBOX. I usually tilt it away from me, but this is just if I stay low. There we are. 3 bags of air. There's some boxes. Let's flap that down. Let's do the t-shirt first. I like doing the t-shirt first. It's black. It's a generic black, and that says Power Rangers. What the heck? Okay, let's have a look. Is it any good? Oh, that's rather nice. Do you know what? I quite like that. It's just that it's minimal. I like it. It's not like you get really like a big, cheap, tacky, plasticky feeling print all over it with the Power Rangers, because that'd just be absolutely naff. That is rather nicely downscaled. I like that. It's minimal, yet effective. But yeah, that's okay. It's not off to a bad start. So I'm giving the t-shirt an up. I remember when the Power Rangers first came out. I think I was about 7 or 8 years old, and back then it was the best thing in the world. So there we are. So I actually tried to get my son interested in Power Rangers. I was like, hey, come and have a look at this. This is what I used to watch as a kid, and he just wasn't interested. He was like, all right, Dad, thanks. But yeah, I read what's the fact that I read? I read a fact about Power Rangers. Originally, the Power Rangers is Chinese or something like that, and in the original, because what America did, we took their version of it, and then all the bits where they're talking, like in the school bit or whatever it is, they added the American parts, but then all the fighting bits where you see the Power Rangers and the robots and the monsters and all the rest of it, that is still original footage. And it turns out that the Yellow Ranger in wherever it was originally filmed was played by a bloke. And that's why, if you look at the lineup, the Pink Ranger is the only Ranger to have like a skirt on. The Yellow Ranger doesn't, and that's because in the original, it was originally played by a man. So, there we are. Bit of interesting. I don't know how true that is, but I found it rather fascinating, because I was like, well, so I was Googling images. I was like, oh yeah, the yellow one doesn't have a skirt on. So, anyway, moving on. T-shirts and up. There's a few boxes. Let's pick that one. Okay, it's Back to the Future. It's supposed to be Biff. But that doesn't look anything like Biff. unfortunately. I'll put a closer... Do you know what? I don't think I'm going to take this out of the box, because what I'm doing at the minute is I'm compiling a box. I'm putting something together, and I'm going to do like a bit of a giveaway maybe in the new year, and all this stuff that I've piled up, I'm going to give it away. And this is going to be going, I think, because I don't know. It's not for me. It's Back to the Future. Love Back to the Future. Me and my son and the missus have just done the Back to the Futures, I think it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. I bought the trilogy on Blu-ray and we just sat and watched them for the whole weekend. And my boy loved it. So yeah, I don't know. And these big-headed character things, they're not doing it for me right now. And especially when it looks absolutely nothing like the character it's supposed to represent. That's I don't know, that's in the no pile for me. I'm going to give that a down, unfortunately, and I really hope the rest of this box is not like that. You know, Biff, yeah, he was a funny character. That looks nothing like Biff. Sorry. What's this? Looks big. What? All right. Oh, yeah. All right, okay. So we received one of these in... Give me a second. I think it was Super Loot. Yeah, I think it was Super Loot, and it was slightly smaller, but that's a nice big craft. I've absolutely no idea about Star Trek. So I'm going to leave it in its box because it's got absolutely no interest to me whatsoever. I'll tell you what, I'll take it out of the box, I'll do a little close-up display for you. Star Trek, do you know what? I'm not massively into Star Trek. I'll give this an up because that is a good size model. It's really weighty as well. And I can imagine, you know, if I was massively into Star Trek, like I said in my last video, I think I watched the Picard thing. That was amazing. This, I'm going to give this an up anyway. I'm not massively into Star Trek, like I said, but I'll give it an up because the size of it is a really good size for the craft. I'll have to, you might be more impressive when I actually put that up. So we'll give that an up and we'll move on. Oh dear. Is that there? No. Please be something good. Praying to the gods of mystery boxes. Please be good. Because this feels like the last item. And this is not good considering it's taken 2 months to put this together. Flip, yeah. Oh my god. Right. I absolutely love these things. These are... It's... Eagle Moss, and what they did was they did something where they released all the Batman automobiles used in Batman throughout the comics, the computer games, the TV shows, and the films. I've got the Arkham Knight one at the back there. I've got one from the comics or the animated series over there, and now I've just got. Let me just read the description. It's from Batman and Robin, Volume 2. Episode 15? Is that what, 15? I can't see because the plastic's reflecting on it. So I'll put a close-up of this. That is a definite up. That looks really good as well. I really like that. I've never seen it before, but for what it is, I like it. It looks rather futuristic and modern. And it's got like a little bit of detail in the background, whoever that is. Might be relevant to the whatever volume 2, 3, whatever it is. So that's an up. Right, let me just check. That is it. That's 4 items, man. Overall, I'm disappointed. Love that. I gave the Star Trek thing an up. The T-shirt, I like that. That thing's crap, but I don't know. Considering you've had 2 months to put this together, this is... Well, it's pretty poor, to be fair, guys. You know, I know it's a difficult time. You know, I know we're near Christmas, and I know that you're probably working your asses off, whoever you've got, wherever you're working. But generally, I'm disappointed, unfortunately. I like the T-shirt, I like the bike, but anyway, I'm going to do some prices, and I'll be back in a second. So after doing some research on the Tinterweb, I've come back with a few prices. We'll start off with the T-shirt. I'm giving T-shirts £10. I always do. It's very simple, straightforward. t-shirt for you. The Star Trek vehicle, that's coming in at around the £16-17 mark, so that's not bad, to be fair. So I'm going to give that about 16 quid. This Robin, is it Robin? I don't know, it looks Robin because it's red, but there we are. That came in at £11, and then this Biff thing, I don't know, I can't even find them. I found something similar. Well, the Funko Pops are a tenner, and that's not a whatever you call them, Pops, whatever. I'm giving that £4 just for the effort. I can't see it being any more than that. It's not very good. It is what it is. So generally, price-wise, it's not bad on price. Fine, all right, but I don't know. I just I don't know. A little bit disappointed. I was expecting more, after just after 2 months of being able to put a box together. I was just expecting that. The wow factor. I'm missing the wow factor, that's what it is. But generally, the pricing's not too bad, but it's just I'm lacking the wow factor. But there we are. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think of this stuff. Generally, I don't know, I've had to wait 2 months for this, and it is what it is, but there we are. Right, I shall see you. I think this is my last box before Christmas, so I shall see you Christmas Day at 12 PM. I have a Christmas special coming out at dinner time, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Ta-da!